All right. It's Mystery Music Beats, aka MMB. We are back for another beat breakdown. This time I'm gonna go in to we're gonna really kind of do this from semi-scratch right now. So what I'm doing is sampling an older beat of mine. So this is I believe the name of it is called NBA Finals. So I'll give you these guys a sneak peek as far as like what it sounds like and what section I'm going to be utilizing. Let's get to the one section that I'm using. All right, so that part right there, that's exactly what I'm going to be using. So let's delete this right here. So here's what I'm working with now. So I did I cut some stuff up. Let's see what it sounds like. So I reversed some stuff, I added some effects. As you can see on Logic Pro, I bounced some stuff out. I bounced this thing out multiple times actually. I added some cymatics. Illusion Cymatics has some fire plugins that you can make some adjustments to. So this is the first section. This part is probably gonna be the the chorus, or if not the intro. This is gonna be the verse part. So now we have the two definitive sections just to differentiate and help the artist to understand, okay, where to break down certain parts of the verses. So here are the counter melodies that I just used, utilizing labs. So very simple piano melody. Let's add some variation. There we go. So there you go. You got some variation there. I have some Valhalla supermassive reverb, and I have some EQ going on there. For this, I might add one extra texture to this. You know what? Let's keep it simple. We're good there. And then now we have the Metro Boomin piano from Producer Grind. So I'm using Cymatics Labs, Metro Boomin. I'm using a lot of different sounds to create some type of melody. And this, like I said, this right here, this is a whole other sound that I use for a whole other beat. So this is something I like to do sometimes, especially if I if the creativity's not there, I just go back to an older section of a beat that I made. And I'm like, you know what? Let me see if this could be something cool. So this sounds harsh. So I'm gonna remove some of the harshness on here, the velocity. So let's remove some of the harshness here as well. So now we got 3 melodies. So let's see how we can build this out. So this is the chorus. And one thing I'm going to start doing, or one thing I recommend, get the hook. Start off with the hook. Make the listener, make the artist get attached. Get them to understand where the beat's going from the jump. That way it's easier, faster for them to make the song. And then also a good hook. A good hook can do wonders. Just leave it at that. But here's the second part right here. All right, so let's focus on this right here. So this is the verse. As you can see, the piano's a little bit different. I added some higher notes up here. I want to work on the bottom now. But these are very low notes, but I want this to add more weight. So this, I'm gonna lower the velocity I'm gonna lower the velocity a little bit for all of them actually. So this is a little bit, you get that emotional feel with it. Just to complement this part right here. All right, so now we got another cymatics. We got a lead. So this one, let's see what we can do. I'm not 100% sold on this sound. So let's get to the... Let's check out what cymatics has. You know what? Let's leave that there for now. Let's build out the drums to see what kind of rhythm we can create. So usually when I'm making the drums, I like to just keep it one melody playing just so I can get a good groove and move from there. So we got some of the hi-hats playing right here. And the clap. So right now I'm just using the Lunch 77 frequency kit, and I'm using the Stash. A lot of great sounds coming out from here. So let's get a good sounding snare. Oh. All right, there's a snare there. Got a 808. Let's get a kick. Let's see. I think the other kick was better. Kick, 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 kick. All right, the rack kick sounds good. Let's do that right here, and then one more sound. One more sound is going to be interesting. Okay. You know what? Let me go to my trusty Mike Zara stash. Get some open hi-hats. Okay. Clean open hi-hat, and then let's see if there's a perk. I'm looking for a particular one. Okay, let's see this. That might work. Handsome. Gotta look good, gotta look handsome, guys. Come on now. So let's see what we can do here. So we got the hi-hat. And what we're gonna do also is to add some variation to the hi-hats. So let's do a double tap here. And then let's do some triplets. A 1x8 triplet. See how it sounds like. We need this to be solid right here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, there we go. Now this one right here. So let's do a 1x32. Raise the velocity up a little bit here. There we go. All right, now we got that bounce. Let's get the snares going. All right, we got the snare. Now let's get the drums going. We got the 808 going, and then we got that. Okay. All right, so let's see what it sounds like. I like to go all the way up with the 808s here. All right, now let's lower it down. All right, now we got a bounce. So let's see how we can make this sound even better. So now this part, let's add a little bit, some variation here. All right, so now we got the 808 bounce. Let's get the kicks going. So I like to put my kicks on a bus. Let's go to bus 1. 808 is going to be on a compressor. And now we are compressed and bust out. So let's get it going. Oh yeah, then the kicks. Keep everything on the same line for the kicks. And sometimes I remove some sections of the kick. Just to mix it up. Let's see what it sounds like. All right, so now let's get the open hats. Let's change that hat. I want a better sounding hat. ATL. Let's go to ATL. Hey. right, so now we got that. See what this sounds like. Ooh. All right, we got, this is gonna be cool to use right here. All right, so let's do one more. Okay. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's move this over here. All right, so now we got the drums going. Let's see what it sounds like with the other elements. Now let's do this here. Here's the other counter melody. All right, so now let's move some of this to the side. So here we go. We got the chorus right here. So this particular beat, we're just going to jump right into it. So let's get this, let's get the ball rolling on this. Let's there we go. All right. Let's go back. We're just gonna drop into the beat. Perfect. So this part, this is gonna be the chorus. You got the variation with the chorus right here with the pianos. And then this is gonna be the verse. So let's see what it sounds like, because there's a whole other section. And I wanna make sure that it doesn't get too monotonous. So I'm gonna remove this part right here, add this, and then let's see what other elements we can attach to this. And also I'm removing some elements in a different section. So this might be cool. I'm gonna increase, I'm gonna go up whole octave. There we go. So now we got the change. Okay, so now so this would be the bridge. So this, I'll probably lower this some more. So for the main melody right here, I added some halftime. And this effect right here, the smooth effect, is raw. You get that, just like that, like it just creates a really cool effect. So this is a template. I'm gonna continue editing this to make it artist ready. But this is the beat called Superman. You already know the new Superman movie just came out. I've been dropping tracks. The names of the beats have been based on the characters from that. I'm a big DC fan, so shout out Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale, Zack Snyder, Henry Cavill. You already know. But yeah, this is an example of how you can flip something older, an older beat that you've made. For me, I like, if there's a particular section that I really liked, I'll just take it, see if I can do something with it. But from this simple melody, and I'll show you what the original sounds like, the whole thing actually. Let's see how far I can go. Let's see. All right, so this is because I bounced it out, I won't be able to show the whole thing again, but yeah. Anyways, you guys heard the beginning of the video. That was the original beat. So get creative. You never know what you can come up with. Until next time, you already know this is Mr. Music Beats, aka MMB, and this is by far the longest video that I've recorded for you guys. So if you have any questions, suggestions, etc., let me know. As I said it before, I'm using hi-hats, claps, snares, perks, open hats, kicks, 808s. Not all the beats that I make have all this going on. Some of them are very minimalistic as far as drums. My goal for this was to create sections to help you guys understand, okay, this is how you create the chorus, this is how you create the verse, in this particular section right here. So this is the verse part, this is the intro, this is the chorus, this is the verse. This whole part actually is the verse, 8 bars. I removed the snare, the perk, and the open hat, and then I'm reintroducing the open hat below in the second part of the verse. From that point on, usually in my the bridges, the first bridge that I have, I'm usually removing all drums. The second bridge that I have, I'll introduce some drums that will then go back into the chorus. So very simple breakdown. Once again, making it easy for the artist to rap on, to find their voice on, and go from there. But once again, thank you guys for viewing. Until next time, this is MMB, Mystery Music Beats, and thank you all for watching. Shout out to Cymatics Lunch 77. As I mentioned, I'm using his kit. Let's see. Shout out to Mike Zera. Lunch 77 frequency. That's what I've been using. Shout out to Labs. Yeah. Till next time. Take